Right. Everybody, you know who this is? Yep, you do. Hey! Oh, goodness me. So, hello everyone. I may be a little far away from the camera, but that's quite alright. Also, there's a Saki Mikado stuff I went to anime here, aka John Pullman, horror author, manga writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here. And this water gun is very important. So I would like to welcome all of you to my first COD Zombies side story. It has been leaked for so long that it's not even funny. It's been leaked for so long on the channel, just like the Wonder Weapons. By the way, Gobblegums are next, and then we're going straight back to the Wonder Weapons for the Chaos and Dark Ether. As a road to Black Ops 6, I would really like to say thank you to the following: JDM, Tommy Pinewood, and what was his name? No, I think that was about it. JDM and Tommy Pinewood gave me a few ideas, and I'm giving them credit for it as well, even though they don't do YouTube. A few others helped me out with this as well, because I had no idea what to do for this. You know, thank you everyone, and thank you for the support in general. Thank you. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. I appreciate for all of you being subscribed. I'm sorry I stuttered there. I'm a bit excited at the moment. So recently, a few hours ago, I was in a party, well, not a party, but in a live chat, as of this video a few hours ago. It's puppetry. Shout outs to all of them, and if you all come and watch this, thank you for tuning in. And you know, it's true of what they said, you know. I won't say too much, but I will admit, I am known for making amazing, fantastic horror mangas on the internet to chill you, you know, chilling bone thrillers and stuff like that, gore fests, great storytelling characters as well. Because John Pullman be creative, and I honestly like what I do. After this story is going to be Moko-chan Season 2. I'm still trying to work out a few things for Episode 1 at the moment. It is in the works, though. It's in the works. It doesn't mean it hasn't been worked on yet. But you're probably saying, just shut up already and read us the story. So you know what? Let's hop straight into this. I'm hyped. And because of the camera being on a weird angle, what this story is going to be is me reading it to all of you. There are no pictures because this is not a manga. This is a Call of Duty side story on the zombies mode of it. It is called Call of Duty, or aka COD Infiltrate. Or you could call it Infiltration. It goes by many names in that one sentence. This is a side zombie story, and the crew is called the Betrayed Crew. We'll learn about that later. In the journey they're on is called Flames Above. Flames Above, or you could call it Above the Flames. You could call it many things, honestly, you know. So, let me just get to reading. Alright, so the chapters are also called rounds. We have 3 rounds to go through. Alright, here we go. Round 1, the World of Flames. This is a journey of death and misery that 4 teenagers will go through. A world of hell and zombies. Will they do the right choices, or will they fail and become undead? That's basically the description. Take your pick, swim or sink. Sink or swim. Alright, now getting into the story. Again, if you can't see my I apologize. 10:15 at Scavenge Town School. Yeah, that's the name. Hey, Eric. Mr. Matthews, wake up, huh? Sorry, Mr. Eli. I've not been feeling too great, said Eric as he went out of the classroom. He saw a red fire ant and stomped on it. Eric Matthews is 16, has brown hair, short brown hair. And he has green eyes, and he wears a plain white t-shirt, blue pants, and black shoes. And now we're going to get into the craziness of the COD universe. I hate ants. Wait. Why is there nothing outside except fire? Something isn't right. What's going on? Said Eric as he entered his classroom. No one was there except Eli, standing still in the back of the room. So we are introduced to the main protagonist, Eric Matthews. Now we're going to get introduced to other characters. Huh? Who's there? Shh! It's just me and David and Mark. And that's it, said Elaine quietly as she grabbed a knife. Elaine is 14, has long blonde hair, blue eyes, and wears a black shirt, black pants, and pink shoes. Oh, wait. It says something else for what she wears, but I'm not going to say it. We're just going to go with a black shirt, if you can guess what I'm hinting at. I'm sorry, everyone. We're also going to get into more character depth of what Mark and David looks like. So Mark is 14 and has brown hair and gray eyes and wears a black shirt and an orange jacket and gray shorts and brown boots. David is 17 and has short gray hair, blue eyes, wears red glasses, a tan shirt, bright red pants, and gray shoes. And here we go. Here's our first zombie scream. I can't do it as well in the game, so I'm sorry. Try my best. He's a zombie! Crap. More of them. What the hell? Why is he decaying? And his eyes, they're pink? Said Mark as Elaine threw her knife into Eli's head. He fell down dead. And as you heard, they said, crap, there's more of them. Let's find weapons and get moving, said David, as there were 4 shotguns on the floor. They grabbed them and prepared to fight. Well, that's out of the ordinary, right? Anyways, now we're moving on to round 2, the path. Round 2 is a better chapter, in my opinion, and I'm just doing what's best. You know, for my first time making an actual COD zombie side story. Anyways, round 2, the path. Huh? As all 4 of them screamed, their eyes lit on fire, giving them a power of their own. As they could finally see again, they took a breath and moved on like it was nothing. Something was wrong with Eric. Where's the damn zombies? No matter. Everyone follow me, said Eric, as David touched Eric on his shoulder. Eric threw David on the school floor and saw fear in David's eyes, then said, "Do not touch me, David." Someone pick him up. We need to access the computer. Then we need to build the bio-smelter 40. Then we go from there, said Eric, as they shot up 1,000 zombies to get down to the first floor of the school. Huh? What's that? A wire? Huh? Wah! As Mark screamed as he got cut in half by a huge saw trap. Everyone was shocked from Mark's death, except for Eric. He didn't care at all. So you two are gonna cry. Mark wasn't worthy. Now let's move on. Huh? How can you say that? He was your friend. And not worthy? What does that mean? Said David with a feeling of rage. Well, David, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going with him, David. If you want to die, then stay here, said Elaine as she went with Eric. David did not. 3 minutes later in the computer room. No! Why is this not simple? Eric, what's wrong? Hold on. Gotta flip the pages. So, Eric, what's wrong? A lot of things. We need to find computer 4. Oh, wait. There it is. I'm sorry. I'm under so much stress, said Eric as he walked to computer 4. Then he accessed the power and the art room. Okay, Elaine. We need to acquire the bio-smelter 40. It is a weapon we need to escape this place, said Eric as they headed to the art room with no ammo in their guns. Meanwhile, with David. I should have went with them. Out of my way, zombies! Yelled David as he killed 40 zombies with a knife. He didn't realize that he got bitten, though. Crap, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? I need to regroup with the two of them. I just saw them go into the art room, said David, as he finally did. So he didn't show them the bite mark on his left arm. Now that they were all together, their plan to escape can resume. Round 3, forbidden escapeable power. Voila! The bio-smelter 40. I know what you're thinking. This looks like a blue pump action water gun, a toy. Well, you'd be wrong, because in this green bottle is a tube connected to the fire and sulfuric acid with a liquogen nitrin. As the tube has liquogen nitrin in it, it cannot fire this. And now we can go to the basement to escape this nightmare, said Eric as he readied the bio-smelter 40. But both Eric and Elaine walked out of the art room. As Eric and Elaine turned around, Elaine said, David, you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Just a bit dizzy. I'll be okay. As David stood up from his knees, a vine-like tentacle with pointy thorns and a pointy thorn tip on the front of it broke through a window and zigzagged and impaled David in the chest. Oh! No! David! Screamed both Eric and Elaine as blood spilled out of his mouth as he lay dead on the ground with a blank, lifeless stare. The vine tentacle then lit on fire and dragged David's body with it outside of the school from the art room window into the fire outside. Okay, so that's a terrible way to die. I would like to explain the wonder weapon, though. So, before we get to the end of this story, which we're very close to, I based the bio-smelter 40 off of this water gun here. I thought it would be a really cool idea. No, there's no water in it, but it really gave me an idea of what ammo type should be in it. What is it going to be used for in the story? And the bio-smelter 40 is definitely going to play a big role near the end. Sadly to say, it is not for killing zombies, though, as it only has limited ammo. Let's get back to the group, shall we? Alright. So David just died. I hope you all liked him. He was more likable in my opinion. As both Eric and Elaine ran to the basement, the door was locked. Eric shot a blast round of fire and sulfuric acid to melt the basement door open. There was no more ammo inside of the bio-smelter 40. It was useless by this point. Here comes the zombie scream again. Again, I can't do it as well. Oh my god, excuse me. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can actually do it like this. The zombie scream. That's a sound right there. Oh my god. Alright. And then Elaine says, "Shit! More zombies! Is the door almost open, Eric?" "Yes, it's almost open." Come on, come on, come on, come on. "Okay, let's go inside," said Eric. As they entered the basement, Eric dropped the bio-smelter 40 and saw two pistols on a table with only one bullet in the chamber. One was green and one was red. "Wait, Eric, I don't hear the zombies anymore. Why?" "Turn around and you'll see." As Elaine turned around, Eric gave Elaine a pistol and said, "Elaine, listen. One bullet is green and one is red. In order to return, we have to kill each other at the same time," said Eric as they closed their eyes and pulled the trigger at the same time. We literally just committed a Persona 3 move? Really? Well, okay. No, that's not a reference for Persona 3, by the way. Sometime later in the real world, both Eric and Elaine woke up in the classroom and looked at each other and stood up and hugged each other as they cried with joy. "I'm glad you're okay," said Eric with a smile. "Me too, Eric," said Elaine as they both smiled, but as both of their hearts stopped, they both fell down dead, smiling in front of the class. "Oh my god! Call 911 now! Mr. Tommy, call 911! Eric? Elaine? Oh my god! Please, wake up!" At that moment, that person that screamed for them both to wake up, screaming at the top of her lungs, was their mom. Both Eric and Elaine were dead. The betrayed/trapped crew's story has come to an end. Call of Duty Infiltrate, or known as Infiltration, Zombies, Flames Above, done. So, I want to know what all of you thought of this, this side story. That's literally the end of the entire story. That is it. Call of Duty Infiltration was my very first side zombie story leading up to Black Ops 6. And more content in general. Let me know who your favorite character was. Let me know what your favorite part was. Or, if you don't feel like it, don't let me know at all in the comments below. Now, everyone, the next thing I am going to work on is Moko-chan Dark Side Season 2. Or if for the people who tuned in for Moko-chan Dark Side Season 1, the full first season. If you haven't seen that, please go watch it now. If you want to. It is your choice at the end of the day. But for the people who have seen it, Season 2 is coming soon. It is still in the works, like I said. Moko-chan Season 2 will take a little bit longer than Season 1 did. Again, for the people who have seen it, make sure you do a recap before Season 2. all of that said, really, I would like to say something about scrapped content. Originally, they all would die, but in different ways. This is about to get really graphic, as like in violent, so I would recommend probably not watching this part. Just skip to the outro. But I feel like it's important for me to tell all of you about this. See, it's important to me because most of you probably would have wanted this in the story. But honestly, it's for the best that it's not in here. The original scrapped story for Call of Duty Infiltrate, or Infiltration for Flame Above, was originally the deaths were supposed to be that Mark would die at the end and they would have a fight with Eric because Eric was losing control of his sanity while they were in this world. He was originally supposed to kill David in secret and turn on a flame trap in a room somewhere in the school. That did not happen in the final version of the story. What else was supposed to happen was that Eric was supposed to kill himself because he knew he was the cause of it all. He was supposed to be a zombie that could not be killed until the end. And he was also supposed to have a, and I quote, love scene with Elaine as a zombie. I'm glad that did not happen because I don't make X-rated stories anymore. Thank God. I may make PG-13 and R, but I do not make X-rated mangas anymore, nor X-rated stories. I have learned through my actions. What else was supposed to happen was that Mark was supposed to figure out how it all came to be, and Mark was supposed to be the original protagonist of Flames Above. This would lead to Elaine being killed on top of the school roof, but then I was like, you go on the top of the roof in Mob of the Dead, so I can't do that. Also in Blood of the Dead. So I couldn't do that, so I had to find a way for Elaine and Eric to escape this this realm that they were in, apparently. When Elaine dies in the scrapped content, that's when Eric really loses it, and he's trying to control the realm of fire to kill Mark, and they would all never leave because they would all die inside of the fire world that they were in. However, the only ones that died in the fire world, in the Flames Above, was Mark. He died. David died. And the only, I guess you could really count that Eric and Elaine died too because they shot themselves in order to escape. But here's some lore for all of you. The reason why Eric knew what was happening was because when their eyes lit on fire and gave them that power, the power all went to the protagonist Eric Matthews, and he knew what had to be done. He did not know who was going to die, though. Sure, he may have came out as a selfish piece of shit, but as a protagonist, this one did not have plot armor. Unless he did. He might have had plot armor, but I don't see it that way. I really don't. Well, we all know the lesson of this story. Hopefully everyone does. So, I mean, everyone died at the end of it, so you could say this crew really did not get a chance to live. Also, let me know what was the most scariest moment inside of my first Call of Duty Zombies side story. Thank you all for watching, everybody. This has been Saki Nakaido, Stuff Funny Lent to Anime here, aka John Pullman, horror, author, writer, manga, name, personality here, aka Gabe here. And that being said, stay tuned for more awesome, epic, amazing content coming to the channel. As always, I'll see all of you in the next video, next manga, next stories in general, and streams. Stay tuned for all that, and have a fantastic day, or if it's afternoon for you, or evening or night, have a fantastic time with S++ ranks. I want to give a big shout out to every supporter on the channel and every subscriber. I also want to give a very special shout out to its puppetry. If all of you came around to see this, thank you so much for watching. I'll see all of you in the next one. Peace out, everyone, and bye-bye.